Now, just before we speak to Angela Levin, she's going to like this. Royal biographer, our favourite royal biographer, of course, and Prince Harry's biographer, mind you. Kevin O'Sullivan last night, or the night before, decided he wanted to bring in some of Meghan's jam. He actually ordered it online, managed to get some, and here he is actually looking at it and tasting it.
This is, as ever, you know, Meghan's lifestyle site. I must say, it's quite nice packaging. I'll give it that. Nicer than I thought it would be. Ta-da! Yeah, I mean, it doesn't overwhelm you. Here we go, the magic moment. It is very thin, I'd say that, but there are a few lumps in it. Let's go.
A taste of entitlement, greed, avarice and deception.
Well, we've got it on crackers here, so we'll probably should have put a bit more on. So I'm licking it there because with the cracker and the amount, the stingy amount,
it's bringing a bit of salt.
But I mean, I'll be fair. That's quite a fruity taste, isn't it?
It's tangy. It's nice.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
It's all right.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right. I mean, nothing. It's not worth $14.
Brilliant. Another reward coming for Kevin O'Sullivan in this show there. Why is he licking the cracker? What's wrong with him? Anyway, Angela Levin's here. Angela, sorry to show that to you. That's probably quite embarrassing for everybody concerned, really. But apparently quite tangy, a bit watery, and very expensive. Meghan's jam.
He liked the packing, and Meghan said wherever she went that she'd spent days and hours and all night working out what a package would be the best way.
Yes.
And so she's done something that he likes, so that's good.
Well, that is good, but I mean, I'm not sure I'm going to bother actually logging on to some website to organise myself to pay, you know, whatever it is, 10, 15, 18 quid or something for some jam that I could buy in the supermarket for about a quid, 2 quid or something like that.
Well, from King's Charles, he's got wonderful jam.
He has indeed. I mean,
and the money goes to charity, so
yes.
Not into Meghan's pocket.
Not into Meghan's pocket. But isn't it funny that this week alone, she's made the news once again, not only for being the most unpopular that she's ever been in the United Kingdom, which is not surprising, but also because, wouldn't you know it, she's reached out to Brooklyn Beckham, who is also apparently out of favour with his family and his father, thanks to a rather, shall we say, irritating wife.
Yes, I think that's really funny. It made me laugh because I wondered about all these things. Is Meghan doing that because she's setting up another career for herself, that she can advise people who are having problems with their
with the in-laws?
Yeah, no, in-laws, anybody, parents. I mean, that's one thing. Will she earn money from it? She will be in the public eye if she's doing all this. I think it's probably Meghan. Meghan is me. I can't think that she's doing it really to help them. And if she is, we haven't heard from them about how awful their parents are.
No.
We haven't heard about how long they might live. And I think that these things are very important, you know. She said we've got lots in common, but all they've got in common is loads of money.
Right.
And I think that that's not...
And if they are a bit estranged from their families, perhaps they've got in common the fact that the wife of the family member is possibly to blame for it.
Well, if it is, their relationship won't last long, will it? Because they'll be fighting for who's getting the meal layer. You know, I think it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
To invite them for dinner and to try and be kind. They were very kind, apparently. Well, what do you think? You invite people for dinner and you're not kind. But if they tell them what to do, I mean, as you see with Harry, he's plummeted in publicity.
Well, that interview that he gave, which he obviously thought was going to be his sort of cri de coeur, his last kind of, you know, statement before the next stage of his life. You know, my dad doesn't talk to me. It's all because of this security thing. You know, I don't know how long he's got to live. I mean, it's despicable, really, wasn't it?
Well, it's absolutely, I thought, terrible. And it's ridiculous, because if you say, I want to get back within my family, but my father is dreadful, he's horrible, he won't talk to me, he won't do what I want. I mean, you're not actually going to get anywhere, are you? So I don't think using them to tell other people what to do is a very, very bad idea.
And you know what's funny for me is that, you know, now that it's all died down a bit, they will be sitting there in Montecito probably plotting, how can we get back in the news? You know, so you can expect in the next, I would guarantee you, in the next 5 or 6 days, they'll come out with something which will put them back in the headlines.
Well, she'll either start talking about what they talked about, which would be leaking stories about the parents, because she's got no sort of understanding that you don't do that.
No.
Maybe she'll say about someone else she's going to help.
Right.
And she's setting up, you know, a sort of where people can come and pour out their hearts to her.
Yeah.
God help them, honestly.
I know. I know, because he's blown the gaff on the sort of the website. You know, the Love Meghan thing has come and gone. Nobody really cares. You know, everything that she now does bears no fruit, really, if you'll pardon the pun.
Yeah, but it's her fault. I mean, she talks about herself in the most ridiculous way.
Yeah.
It's all about how wonderful she is, how a Mother's Day, how the children told her time and time again that she's the wonderful mother. No. A 5-year-old and a 3-year-old doesn't do it that way round.
No.
She should be telling her children that they're wonderful. And where was her mother? Did she say, and I would like to thank my mother?
Right.
Always standing in for things.
That's absolutely a good point. No, I haven't thought about that. Absolutely true. And I mean, her father now is so sort of cheesed off with her. He's moving to Southeast Asia, I think. That's what we heard. But listen, Angela, great to see you. Sorry it's so short. We'll get you back on soon.